Welcome to Moonlight Truths Tarot. I am Mama Soul Lily. The element of water at the time of the full moon in Cancer. Do keep in mind this message is still general. It's either we're going to connect with you or it's not going to connect with you. However, we're going to go ahead and see what the energies want to express. I'm going to get the cards out on the table. I'm first going to start to see which astrological sign wants to actually come forward for us, and then I will move forward and go deeper into the message. Supreme creative source, ancient of the ancient ancestors and the higher realms of our greatest good. What is it that we, the collective individuals, need to see in the energy of the water, the element of the water? Ashe, Amen. The fifth house energy in the Lamb is the children. This fifth house energy is ruled by Leo and the sun. As we know, the full moon is facing the sun in Capricorn. Okay, the water. We have the siren, we have the crocodile here. That is the overhead. This is the north. This is the purification. This is the cleansing. This is also the patience as well, because the crocodile is a very patient creature when it goes to, hunt for its food. And with the fifth house being here and the eternal child, which is the heart of the matter, is connecting back into our soul light, the things that we want to create, the things that we want to discover, the ways that we want to love, be loved, the way that we want to play or, interact with other people, how we want to entertain ourselves. Is it heartfelt? And it's like this crocodile right now is really coming and waiting for those parts that you can. It's like the crocodile is waiting on those parts that because this is the underline that's connected to our heart, that is unseen, the unseen Jezebel spirits, the unseen whispers of the naysayers. It's like here there's something in the crown that of this crocodile energy is looking for this, hunting it out, being patient for it to be revealed. So there's a lot of deep hidden truths that's going to be playing out. There may be some hidden truths, or some truths that your children may be coming, maybe your love partner, or if you're in entertainment, this can be, someone that you work with, or maybe something, in regards to someone you're dating may have something very dark and deep that they want to share, but they may not be sure in how to present it for some of you. So it's like they're waiting, or you're waiting for the opportunity. But there's a lot of whispers. There's a lot of deceptive whispers that some of you are not consciously aware of. If it's either you're not consciously aware of it in what's around you, or this is like what's going on around your back, like gossip, But we're gonna go ahead and get some tarot on this to broaden this a little more. But there's something very mysterious also. Let me move this. There's also something very mysterious here. And see, and I just did a message as well with the fox, and the fox is underneath of the unicorn. Okay, that's synchronistic. I'll link that video. It was the air or the earth. I think it was the air. Yes, it's the element of air where the fox actually came out. And you see also the moon is present, and underneath the moon is Cancer, like, and the grand trine working together, like to bring harmony. So that's what this crocodile is here, to go after the things that you cannot see, to bring them into exposure, into review. Pay attention to the children. If you have children, nieces, nephews, little cousins, or whatever, teenage cousins, I'm hearing to listen to the things that they're speaking. Don't take what they're saying to you for face value. I have someone that just recently had an experience with a smaller child, that an eternal child that's still connected to their soul, that has not been tainted whatsoever. So their soul light is still innocent, it's still pure. So pay attention to the words that you hear. Do not take it for face value. Listen deeper, because there's something unseen that they're trying to communicate, okay, from their heart space of their soul. They're going all while unknown. What do we need to see about the crocodile in the heart? The Five of Cups. Disappointments. Oh. The whispers of the sirens brings in a lot of conflict, a lot of despair, a lot of disappointments, and unfortunate losses. Okay. Loss comes in many ways. Unfortunate losses that we, the inner child of us, the eternal child of us, of the soul, and what we come here to do, gets kind of repressed or becomes unseen. The child within our soul that brings us joy, right? That fifth house energy. It's like it's depressed from the things. It's almost like not wanting to acknowledge or not wanting to deal with certain areas of pain. So it's also giving me, that's why some may be in different love affairs. This may be why some of you may just always seem to be jokey all the time, very playful. It's nothing wrong with it, but there's a balance. There's a time when you have to know how to delegate, know how to feed this particular situation, or to not feed it, or to, discernment. Discernment. What else goes with this Five of Cups? Some of you hanging out a lot, going to parties. Daughter of Swords, which is the page. Watchers in the public eye. Yeah. The crocodile is here watching. It's watching. I don't know exactly where your dynamic is within this, whether you're partying a lot, whether you're someone within your home is interacting in these things, dating a lot or whatever. Maybe there's even a possible neglect towards a child or something, and someone's not getting it because they're working within their pain trauma. I don't know. But there's something in the eye, and it's not public, but it's something that's, well, it can be with the Page of Swords. It can be, because that can be social media. This page, Daughter of Swords, can also be spying, but this spying is feeling more like the higher consciousness within us, of our higher selves, and our guides and our guardians are actually on the lookout. This is what this is giving me. Like, they're on the lookout while we're in the body of the water, and the rain. We're on the water of our emotions of this full moon, but the water of the rain is here to cleanse and purify the physical. So it's like the ancestors are standing, watch. That's what I'm getting. The ancestors is standing watch for a lot of us. And because here again, the divine feminine, the moon, the mother, the family, the I see. And then I heard the supernatural. I need to crown my whistle. This is also bringing in the misfortune of family feuds. Bearing this page, this Daughter of Swords with this Five of Cups, is bearing witness to certain family feuds, certain arguments. So this crocodile could be saying, keep an eye out for that within yourself as well, in how you may project, or how you may be replaying, like characters, you're replaying someone else's energy within your family. It's too hot. It's too much here. There's the moon and the Nine of Swords. Anxiety, stress, decay, thoughts. What is this? Because it's the light and the dark attribute. That's why they wanted me to go with very little color. So some of you are seeing it, some of you are not. Some of you are not aware of it. Those that are aware of it, there's still something that you need to go deeper in with the siren being here. There's still something mysterious, still something hidden, something still that's not exposed. What do we need to see of the ancestral past within the lineage, within the blood? Because family affairs is very strong. Experiences within the eternal child, within the soul of us, the individuals. The fifth house is here as well. There's a lot of cleansing, a lot of purging that we're going through, a lot of shedding that we're going through. It's not the journey. What am I missing, Supreme? This is child-related wounding. The not being aware, the sirens, the unseen, not being aware of the child woundings. The child woundings first starting with who is here. The wounding first of your child within you, of your soul, within your authenticity, your creativity, the ways that you have fun, what you consider to be joy. Then the things of you and your inner child and what has been experienced is now being handed and passed down to the children, to the generation of children that is present, whether it's niece, nephew, cousin, and or your own child. The ancestors have watched what? I heard from afar. So what is it? I don't even hear no questions in my mind coming forward for me to present to this energy. But there's a strong need to take a good look at yourself. It's almost like justice is here to balance the scales, the emotions. When your emotions get triggered because of a relationship that you're in and things aren't working out, how are you dealing with other people? Are you allowing the pain, the disappointment that you're feeling inside of your heart to affect someone else because you're in a space of despair or disappointment? Or are you recognizing that you're projecting your pain, the saying, hurt people hurt people? So it's a real deep need for the water elements within this full moon, because we all contain all of the elements. One does not go without the other. The north, the east, the south, and the west, it all serves a purpose. The north is what? Air. The east is fire. The south is earth. And the west is water. You have to have balance. That's the only way. So some of you need to convict yourselves for what you're projecting on other children, other people. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Because this watchman, the sirens is what's fucking me up. Excuse my poor choice of vocabulary, but let's see if something else want to come out now. But the tower, the conscious construct, the tower, the conscious construct, the thoughts that we allow to feed our emotions and dictate to us what we feel. The emotions, what we feel, dictates our mood. Some is more than others than the natural tide. The tower. Because once the ancestors, the spirit guides, and once the heart of you, the truth, the innocence within you, and you're the crocodile, and you see that these things are making you feel a certain way, you're going to start tearing things down. You're going to allow things to fall so that they can either start over or so that they can start rebuilding. You're going to uncover these things that's been creating these storms within your life. And it's been in the mind, the narrative that has been spoken within the mind. So some of you are coming to see that you're not going to allow any more injustice. Hey, me, I'm one of them. Okay, you're not going to keep allowing the injustices. Some of you are on the lookout. Some of you are going to come to the information. You're going to come to the awareness. Because some of you are not liking how it's feeling within your heart. There's something within the heart that we're not liking anymore. There's something within that old ex paradigm that is just like, it's not beautiful anymore. It's played out. It's played out. Repeat. It's played out. Look. It's played out, y'all. It's played out. I know I heard there's still one more here, but it's a lot of awareness and exposure. So I'm just going to say, really pay attention to your emotions, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. Pay attention to your emotions. Pay attention to how your emotions feed your mind and how your mind then returns information back to your heart. There's a very strong need for discernment here, knowing what needs to be brought down and not being afraid of what is needed to be of loss, disconnection, relationships, however. The sirens is still here. Discernment, the sly fox that can also be very clever and cunning as that siren. Girl, you just got them cards. Here's one more with the tower. Here's the resolution. Here's the resolution to the power. Oh, I heard slay the dragon. The ace of wands with the devil. Capricorn. Seduction. Temptations. Satyrian. Learning the lessons. Learning the lessons. To be inspired again. To reunite with the soul. That's what that ace right here. The soul. The sun. Allowing the fire of the ace. Abracadabra. Strike it down. That's those thoughts. The thoughts that we have, that we've been taught in how to suppress our creativity, our feelings, our emotions, thinking that if we're feeling a certain way, that it's wrong, it's not acceptable. No, it's bullcrap. It's acceptable. Because these are the things that a lot of our ancestors had to listen to the wicked ones, the dark forces for so long, just to survive and get it to this point to where we are today. And that's why there's a lot of truths that are being revealed, going to be revealed within our families, about other people's families. If it's not happening in your life, it's happening, you're seeing it through someone else. And it's for you to take record. It's for you to take the paper and pen and record it within your mental Rolodex and what's taking place and what you can actually learn from it so that you can actually become inspired to then be patient to attack, to bring it to surface, to light. And that's balance. That's acceptance. What does the inner child need from you at this time? The collective individuals emotionally need at this time. Okay, let me get the cards. I'm gonna pause here. This siren is coming in when I went to go get my inner child oracle deck. And this siren right here with this devil is talking real loud. And what it's saying here is, for those that are still here and that have an ear to hear, and this may be insert a clip somewhere, but what this siren and this devil is saying is that some of you within this collective energy are blaming it on magic, black magic. You're blaming and saying, oh, God didn't do that. God wouldn't do that. Oh, the devil did it. Oh, the evil one. Oh, they made me do this. Placing scapegoat, placing blame instead of holding the self. Look, the inner child holding itself accountable. Why there's so much guilt and shame within the hearts and the mind of us, the collective individuals. Placing blame, saying it's something that it's not. How do you know unless you connect within your divine and really come to understand your emotions and what you feel and become an alchemist? Like, how do you really know who's doing it? It's you, because we're the ones that have to change our destiny. We're the ones that have to make the choices for our individual selves and where we position ourselves. Stop placing blame on someone else. Hold yourself accountable through loving you, through connecting back into what you feel, connecting back into the things that make you happy, the things that make your soul smile, the things that make your heart smile, the things that make you feel comfortable in moments when you don't feel comfortable, finding the compromises, finding the improvises where needed, when need be. I do desire that you understand this message and you take what is for you. I do appreciate those that are still here with me. It is a pleasure for me to be here to serve as a physical vessel. Let's see what this inner child want to say. And then we're going to call it a wrap. All that YouTube jazz, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. All that riff-raff mess. Anywho, it's not me, y'all. I don't like it. So, what else? There's a lot of emotions at stake. This month of January and February is going to be a lot of this happening if the bullshit don't stop with scapegoating. And some of you, I'm hearing some of you do it to your children. You pacify to get away from having emotions, something being exposed around certain emotions or certain events within your past, or certain things, holding information from the children, not letting them know when you're sick, not letting them know when this and this and this and that, just leaving them vulnerable, just leaving them stuck, just leaving them to deal with it. Is that fair? Is that the way you want it to be dealt with when you was a child? Ask yourself. Don't shoot me. I'm only the messenger. I'm the one to channel the message and bring it forward. That's why it's Moonlight Truth Tarot, the sun and the moon reflection upon the waters. Playing around, partying, not taking things seriously. Think it's a joke, brushing them off, brushing yourself off, giving them games or PlayStations. I keep seeing PlayStations or certain stuff, certain things, keeping them occupied. Certain gifts, just buying them when all they really want is to feel the love, to feel accepted and connected. This is you too now. This is physical children. This is you too. Okay? Let's go so I can get up out of this energy. Inner child, the eternal child. Whoa, we got two of them. Let it go. Listen. Let it go. Let go of all that no longer serves you. Those things of the past, those scapegoating is not serving you. It's just keeping us disappointed, unhappy. You want to be with your lady, but you committed somewhere else, but you want to be with your lady. You want to build and do something, but yet you still here where you need to. I mean, what? I hear y'all. I hear you. Like, what are you afraid of? The thoughts in your mind because of the past disappointments? And then we have speak to yourself with kindness. Become aware of how you speak to yourself. That was definitely something I had to deal with. And it's on card number 33, which deals with the ascendants, which deals with the ascendant masters and the master teachers. Okay. So yeah, 23, 33. Look at that. Progression by 10. Can you see the numbers? There you go. 23. No. Yeah, 33. I'm dyslexic, y'all. Whew. Now let me look at this real quick. Yeah. That inner critic. Speak to yourself with kindness. That inner critic. When you go to face those things that are difficult truths that has to be searched out to really identify the imposter within the self and where it's coming from is a difficult thing to deal with. And it really requires you to be gentle with yourself. It really requires for you to just speak with a soft voice and not with the voice of old. Shut up. Don't say that. Oh, that's a dumb idea. Is it really? We say these things to ourselves. Oh, that was so stupid of me. Why didn't I handle that like this? I could have said this so much better. Like, beat yourself up. Boom, 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 boom. Beat yourself up with your words and your thoughts. Let it go. Let it go. Be kind to yourself. Bring awareness to yourself. How you deal with yourself and how you deal with people around you. It's very important because there's a deep, pure, what's the word, how I want to say it? A deep purging energy that is moving throughout the whole collective so it can become cleansed and purified, whether by fire, air, earth, and even water. And until next time, thank you for coming to Moonlight Truths Tarot. I am Mama Soul Lily. Ciao.